is an integrated steel plant which covers the area of 148 acres of well-planned integrated steel unit. Plant which makes structurals from iron ore pellets. It is the first and the only plant of its kind in Gujarat state of India. Metropolis, Mumbai. To facilitate banking and marketing,
and in our sponge iron plant, it has been converted to sponge iron. This sponge iron is actually the raw material for our steel melting plant.
By mixing sponge, heavy scrap of good quality and alloys like ferrosilicon, silicon manganese, the highly qualitative steel is made in steel making shop. That is induction furnace. Continuous concast machine. The quality molten steel made in SMS is poured in the mold tube in the concast machine by the ladle, and then the best quality billets are made with the help of continuous molds after spraying the needed water for cooling. These billets are then shifted to billet yard.
These billets of various sizes and sections and bar.
Rolling mill division. The billets are again reheated to 1050 degrees Celsius temperature in the reheating furnace and rolled in the rolling mill. The needed water for cooling is provided, and the most strongest structural steel of highest quality is made.
This is first rolling mill in western part.
All around the plant, a double-layered green belt of 20,000 number of plants is duly maintained all year round. All the raw materials that come in the plant is registered on the main gate and taken for the weighment purpose on the weigh bridge. The raw material is then taken to main store and raw material yard. RCC platform yard is made for the raw material, where iron ore pellets and imported coal is kept. There are big tanks for the storage of furnace oil in the explosive defined area. Global High-Tech Industries Limited is having 12,000 kVA electricity connection process of production. We use high-quality imported iron ore pellets, which is hematite, and imported low-ash coal to produce sponge iron. This raw material is first fed into hopper. And then it goes into crusher and screens by the belts conveyor. iron ore pellets and the coal is laboratory tested and kept under very large covered shade. Then it moves to feeder. Coal and iron ore is put into rotating kiln. This kiln reduces iron ore pellet to iron while rotating. In the process, the material is heated at 1050 degrees centigrade temperature. At the end of this process, the high-grade sponge iron comes out from the discharge end of the kiln, which is cooled down in the cooler kiln. Sponge iron and ash is then separated with the help of electromagnets. At the end, high Fe metal sponge iron is produced. There are two bag filters that prevents pollution by collecting the dust particles and smoke. Sponge iron and heavy melting scrap are the raw materials for it. Two numbers of 15-ton electric overhead travelling cranes are used to charge raw material into the induction furnaces with the help of electrocrane magnets. Then the raw material is melted by two numbers of 12-ton induction furnace. The whole process of melting takes approximately 2 to 3 hours, and when the liquid metal is heated to 1670 degrees Celsius temperature, silicomanganese is added into it. After that, ladle is brought over it, and all the liquid metal is poured in this ladle. This ladle has to undergo purging by argon gas in concast section. After purging, the temperature of the ladle is again taken. The temperature is maintained to 1650 degrees centigrade is placed at the concast machine. Mechanical jack opens the slide door of the ladle and the liquid metal starts pouring into tin dish. Then the liquid metal passes through two different continuous copper molds from two nozzles and then after passing through the two molds. The process of water cooling takes place with the help of water spray nozzles. Liquid metal is finally converted into solid metal billets of 100 by 100 and 120 by 120 mm size as required. These billets are then gas cut as per required length. Billets are then kept on cooling bed. And later shifted in billet yard for laboratory testing and dispatch. Billets produced in 4x7 concast is properly cut and transferred to rolling mill. When the billet laboratory report is cleared, it is put onto the pusher by the crane. This pusher pushes the billets in the reheating furnace. It is a continuous type furnace where the billets are heated to 1050 degrees centigrade. The furnace is made of special refractory of 70% high alumina to give more heat economy. When the temperature of billets reaches 1050 degrees centigrade, the billet is injected out by the injector. First, the billet passes through the roughing stands, which is the first main drive of rolling mill. Here it passes through the main drive 4 times with the help of automated roller tables. Then, this rolled billet is fed into intermediate mill for further accurate rolling and finally into finishing mill for finishing. Changing rolls in different drives make different section of structure as per Indian standards. After rolling is complete, hot rolled metal is air cooled on cooling table, and after trimming and cut to required length, it is ready for laboratory testing before dispatch. Reverse osmosis plants is installed with a view to make 80,000 liters of desalted water for drinking and cooling in process machinery. Company has taken care to provide subsidized canteen facilities to all the employees all the year round. Recreational and medical needs of the employees are looked after, and also provides free accommodation in staff housing scheme. Most advanced technical team closely monitors technological upgrading